We've put together a maintenance kit for our plunge bases that includes our favorite dry lube spray called Dynaglide, and a pair of snap ring pliers, and some cleaning aids to help maintain the original feel and function of our tools. There's a ball tip driver that came with your plunge base, and the first thing to do would be to remove your motor from the motor carriage. Using the snap ring pliers that came with your kit, you can remove the snap rings that keep the motor carriage from coming off the tops of the post and slide the motor carriage off. Now, by spraying a cotton swab, or wool swab actually, you can clean the interiors of the bronze bushings in the motor carriage, remove any dust or grime that's built up there. Now, by spraying the Dynaglide on a towel or rag, you can wipe down the plunge posts themselves and do the same kind of cleaning that you did on the interiors of the bronze bushings. Now, you'll find a sample of Fill Tenacious oil in your package and in your kit that will allow you to lubricate the micrometer spindle. A single drop inside the spindle hole will be adequate, and by working the spindle back and forth a little bit, you can get back to the silky feel that micrometer had when you first bought it. This happens infrequently. I find about once a year is enough. And once everything is all cleaned up, you can reinstall the motor carriage on the posts and replace the snap rings. Constant cleaning or repetitive cleaning with compressed air is always a good idea to keep anything from building up, especially around the openings for the bushings and the motor. Once all reassembled, you can replace the motor, tighten up the brass tipped set screws to make sure you have a good seat and locking grip on the motor barrel. Now, these same principles and same techniques can be used on all our microfence tools, be it the edge guide or the circle jig, the ellipse jig, or anything else. And Dynaglide is really at the core of the maintenance program. Once again, a drop of oil, our spindles, maintain that. And on the guide shafts, or on any moving surfaces, either a direct spray or spraying onto a rag and then wiping down works well for keeping dirt and any grime off those parts. You'll be amazed at how much it eliminates drag in all these situations. Now, we found that Dynaglide works for many other things in the shop as well. We use it for cleaning tabletop surfaces, be it the shaper or the table saw or the jointer, bandsaw. And you can see how much grime is removed, even if you can't tell how dirty it is to begin with. We found so many different uses for Dynaglide, it's beyond imagination. We use it on cutting tools, we use it on the bottoms of routers, on plastics, on wood, and on metals. Even on abrasives, we found it extremely useful for extending the life of the paper and keeping the cut strong and clean. By lubricating the grit of the sandpaper, it eliminates heat buildup and prevents clogging on the paper, so you get a much more extended life. Well, we highly recommend cleaning your tools as frequently as possible. It'll maintain the original function and feel of those tools for the life of them. So we've put together this kit with all the necessary ingredients to do just that.